my authority reinstated. This was a vampire attack.
Get her down below!
Whatever you hear, don't scream.
Alright, back for more movie news. Okay, sorry this is going to be a movie-heavy week, but it just is. There's some good stuff coming out that I really want to talk about. Another movie, Priest, and I just watched a million previews for it and a bunch of behind the scenes crap, and it was pretty cool. Like, I actually wasn't pretty excited about this movie at all. I was like, another fucking vampire movie, really? God damn it. With the Twilight shit and all the crap they've been throwing at us on TV. Vampire Diaries? What in the fuck were they thinking? Seriously, everyone in the world is not a fucking teenage girl. We could give two shits. Turning vampires into sex symbols is pretty fucking stupid. Anyways, Priest is one of those movies that'll bring it back to the old school, when the bad guy was a vampire and he was angry. And it's kind of cool because they throw a Western spin on it, and I really enjoy that. And a couple other little twists and turns that I haven't quite figured out yet. But I've watched a lot of stuff about it, and I'm really into it. I honestly think that Priest is going to be a great movie. Priest is a story about... dun dun dun, you guessed it, a group of priests, and there was a vampire war where the priests fought the vampires. Pretty original if you ask me, right there. So anyways, the priests win and the vampires run away like little bitches, and the priests disband and they all get average jobs and they all start sweeping floors and mopping bathrooms, and because they're not fighters anymore, it's after the war. Priest's niece gets kidnapped by vampires. Well, her boyfriend comes to find him because he is, you know, pretty much a ex-military. And he says, she's been kidnapped, I need your help. And so that's where the adventure begins. And the Order doesn't want to admit vampires are still around. So instead of, you know, giving him a fucking hand, they treat him like an asshole and they kind of put their blinders up. And then they attack him instead of the real enemy. Which is making for a great movie. Because not only is there only a small group of people that are after the bad guy, but there's a group of good people who are trying to stop the guys who are going after the bad guys because they might create panic in the city. So it's going to be kind of a cut and dry movie. Now don't get me wrong, it's going to be amazing, and I hate it when movies gear themselves towards 3D effects and they just throw shit at the screen the entire fucking time. You're going to get a lot of that because it is a 3D movie, but skip past that, let's go to the characters. And they seem original and they seem cool. You got a couple of guys from like True Blood and a bunch of other stuff, and they've actually said that the vampires in this movie are way more hardcore than any other vampire, and they said that they could instantly take out the ones in True Blood. So if you're afraid they're going to dull it down and try to make like wussy little vampires that, you know, sparkle in the sunlight, no. They're going to be gruesome, gross, awesome, nasty villains. And that's what we want in our movies. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of these little sparkly bitches. So here's the question of the day. Is Priest going to be a good movie? If you've seen it, if you're going to see it, let me know what you think. I'd like to see a different point of view. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I got my head up my ass. You never know. But the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite type of vampire? Do you like vampires that are sparkly and moody? Or do you like vampires that are actually hardcore fucking vampires? They just want your blood. So there are a few different types. Tell me what your favorite vampire is. Well, I'm Just In Case, and this was Just In Case You Missed It.
Is it true what they say about priests? Who wield the hand of God?